Hello, welcome to the Pearlton, Texas podcast. Today is Saturday, May 15th. This is our 14th episode, and we are a fiber-related podcast, mostly knitting. We do touch on crochet, sometimes a little quilting and sewing and spinning and soft machine knitting and various other things. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Carrie.
And so welcome if you're a new viewer, and if you're a return viewer, welcome also, and thanks for coming back.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for subscribing and giving us thumbs up. We appreciate it.
So, it's been a month.
About, I think April 18th.
I got away from us.
It's been busy. I feel like the end of the school year is coming up, just weddings, all sorts of things right now.
And happy belated Mother's Day. We had Mother's Day in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Happy belated
Was
Mother's
that last
Day.
weekend?
I think so, yeah.
It's such a blur. Such a blur, yeah. I had my mom's birthday, was the end of April, 21st of April, and then my dad's birthday was May 10th, and then Mother's Day was like everything all jumped into one, so it's like kind of a blur for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep, I got a kid graduating high school.
that's amazing.
Dylan, congratulations.
Yep.
That's
exciting.
crazy. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, what are we wearing? It's getting hot here in Texas. We're in Austin at my house today, so it's not that hot today, but our weather has started heating up. So fewer knits on our podcast.
My what are you wearing is not going to be worn during the podcast because it's also my FO. So I finished my Ledberg.
Yay!
So I'll wear it real quick and then it's coming right up.
If you're new, we've been doing a knit along for, started out a cardigan along, and we kind of put it into any kind of sweater, and whips were allowed. It's running through the end of May, so if you had something that you're working on and you're going to finish up by the end of May, please go to our Ravelry group and enter. We had some really good prizes for giveaways, so this was part of that.
This is the Ledberg by Susanna IC. It's very long. I
So
can't even
pretty.
get on my toes high enough to show you. But I'm very happy with it. I haven't even blocked it, and I love it. So
It's really pretty.
it's got cabling on both arms, and then all the cabling in the back.
Woo!
Cute.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Malabrigo Rios in the Pearl 10 colorway.
Good. How about you, Melissa? What are you wearing?
I am wearing an oldie but a goodie. I knit this one a couple years back when I went to Into the Wool retreat, which is held in Tennessee.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Askews shawl
Oh,
by Stephen West.
Oh.
I believe I used Miss Bab Yawza for the one color, and then a Malabrigo.
Is it all brioche?
Yes.
Very nice.
It's a fun one if you want to get into brioche. And then also this shirt, my husband's aunt made. She kind of wanted to do something positive for kids who are kind of, how 2020 has pretty been rough for everybody. So this is kind of a reminder that you're awesome. Spread joy and kindness.
It's a great shirt.
Yeah, she bleach tie-dyed it. It's kind of fun. So, trying to spread positivity. So.
That's good. And this is Griffin. This is one of my dogs. He's a cockapoo, chocolate.
Yes, he
10.
wanted to come and hang
He
with
wanted
us.
to snuggle, so he's hanging out with us. I'm wearing also an oldie but goodie, the Salacious shawl by Lisa Much.
Much.
I think she's like,
That's
is she
pretty.
Canadian? I'm not
know.
sure. Anyway, I made this, I don't know, several years ago. Super fun pattern, very relaxing knit. I use the pink variegated color is Miss Bab's Yummy Shoe Fly Base, and the colorway is Drunken Watermelon. And then the green is Mad Tosh Sock in the colorway Jade, I believe.
It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I like it. I get a lot of wear out of this. It's just a nice light white shawl. So, alright. So, do you ready for the sauna?
I have a hoe. So,
What's your hoe?
I had this sock to be pranked by someone we know.
Oh yeah, I did that a while ago.
Yeah. This was one of my club colorways from Savvy Skeins and her Sensible sock. I grabbed it from her house and I don't even have the label on it. So I completely forgot what movie it's based off of.
Wasn't it Star Wars?
Some space movie.
It's for Trevor, which is why it's
my husband.
huge.
Yeah, size 13. So yes, you can get a size 13 out of a sock tube. This is a 72 inch or 72 stitch sock tube. And then I basically split the thing in half and then did the cuff and then did a toe and then, wait, this is the toe, yes. And then did the heel and then he tried it on and it was an inch too long. So then I had to rip out and then I just decided to do it with the regular yarn. So I'm using pretty much the whole tube on this. It's kind of funny.
It's a great colorway.
It is. Yeah. And so that's just my half object.
And I haven't done much knitting. I've had a lot of pain. Still after effects from my vaccine from 2 months ago, so minimal knitting time recently. But I did finish one pair of socks that I cranked. These were done on a 60 stitches. And I just cranked the whole entire sock. I did a hung hem at the top and with a picot edge, which I really like. That was my first time doing that, and I really like it. It was fun. And that yarn actually is deep stash of mine. I've had it for several years, and it's from the Little Green Finch, and it is in the Perch sock, and it's just doesn't have a dye lot or anything. It's kind of a one-off skein, but her little tag was so cute. Super cute. So I got that several years ago at Yarn Crawl at Gauge Yarn in Austin. So yeah, just wanted to knit up a pair of socks and I saw that and I thought, oh, those would be fun little socks. And, yeah. So I've been dying to wear them, and but I wanted to show them for the podcast first. So now I can wear them, of course. And that's all I have done. That's my only FO.
I have a hoe. Well, my FO is my Ledberg, but I also have a hoe.
You'd think after a month we would have had some.
I think we've
More
just been
finished
really
outfits.
busy.
Yeah, everything. Life's been crazy.
But yeah, Mother's Day and everything. I had a couple of grandkids with birthdays and stuff. So my hoe is a sock for my mom. I have the other. This is also cranked by Elizabeth. This is gonna be
I love that colorway.
This is the second one. This is Continuum. I don't know the colorway name. It'll be in my shirts in my Ravelry notes. But it's for my mom. It's a 72 stitch also. I had Elizabeth crank it quite some time ago. And then I just added black toes and black heels. This color in here, it's a really dark blue. I know it looks like these might match, but they really don't, but they look okay together. Because I tried not to butt the black up to the dark blue exactly.
Oh yeah, it looks perfect.
And you would see the difference, but so and then I split the white. I usually don't split a stripe when I do a heel or a toe, but I did it on purpose this time to try and make the black look like it was the same dark blue.
I kind of like it split on that one.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
anyway,
it's really
so yeah, my mom likes it. I tried it on her foot. We went to the lake house last weekend for Mother's Day and had a group massage, my sister, my mom, and myself. It was awesome.
That's so nice.
And and so I was able to fit it on her foot. She's swelling in her ankles and feet and stuff, so I wanted to make sure I got one that fit right. So, and that's my only other hoe. I mean, I finished the Ledberg, so that's really what that's the biggest thing that I've been knitting on is my Ledberg.
Yeah.
So,
Well, congratulations on getting it done in time for the
thank you. I'm
deadline.
trying to win those earrings. Just teasing.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this before, go to our Ravelry page and our group page and look at the prizes.
The prizes are
We
in
have a
the
bag, we have some
chat
earrings,
and no chat threads.
a
Yeah.
leather notion
Leather.
cuff from Hoagie & Co.
Mhm.
Then the earrings are the knit pearl earrings from Hoagie
And
&
a
Co.
skein of
And a
soft
skein.
yarn from Savvy Skeins.
Yes. Lots of prizes to win, so
Mhm.
please
Good prizes.
enter.
It runs through the end of the month, so another 2 weeks.
Oh man, I have 2 weeks. Oh.
I know.
You guys have 2 weeks. Get with it.
So I'll show my whip. That's my only whip that I have because I just haven't really been knitting much. So I think last time we talked, wasn't really loving this, but I
You weren't.
pushed
but-
through, and once I got the ribbing on here, this is my Ledberg. I decided that I really do like it. So, and I have one sleeve done. Thank you, Carrie.
Sure.
Sorry for me
There's
to
the
get up.
cable. No, it's fine.
So it's Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool that I'm using that was really, really, really deep stash, like probably 12 years old or 11 years old.
It feels good, I bet, to get it used
Yeah.
and out of the stash.
Yeah.
This is for her mom, so she tried it on both her and her mom, and it's
Yeah.
a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
How many? The original pattern calls for 4 repeats, but
And
I
I
think
did
you did 2.
I
Yeah,
did 2.
so it's about half the size.
I'm sure that collar will be a lot shorter.
You
Yes.
probably won't need as much.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the full 8 inches. I actually
Well,
went
plus you
bigger.
went the whole,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
mine should go a little quicker.
I actually went a little bit more than 8 inches. I just forgot to measure
Yeah.
it, but I was very happy with it. So.
So that's mine. I have one more. I started the second sleeve, but I'm ready to start the cable portion of the second sleeve. And cabling's it's not my favorite thing. I don't know why. Because I have to pay so much attention to it, I think.
Uh-huh.
So I can only do it at certain times. And
I'm definitely, I don't enjoy paying attention, but I love the outcome, you know.
yeah, oh, I
of
love
the
cables.
cable.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, so I have to be in the mood
Yeah,
for
and I don't
cable.
mind doing it when I'm doing it. It's just getting my mindset.
Mine's, I'm the exact same
like,
way.
I'm going to set this hour to get through this.
Mhm,
And literally that's
exactly.
what I have to do.
And other than that, if I'm not in that mindset, I'm like, let me pick up a sleeve or a sock
Yeah.
or, you know, something that I don't have to think. So.
Mhm. I was also I bought a pack of highlighters, and I was going to take like each key up here
Mhm.
and put a color with it. And
Oh.
then you can take the color and highlight the ones down here.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
then you can just go up and look for your
Color
color
match.
instead of like, wait, is that the right one? What's the?
That's a good tip.
Because this has
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
7 different cables in it, so that would speed up your searching
Yes.
for which one it actually is.
Good
And I know
visual.
once you get into it, you can kind of read your cables. Like if it's simple, like oh, back means it goes to the back. You know what I mean? Front
Mhm.
goes to
Yeah.
the front. So that kind of helps you.
It's funny that you mentioned the highlighting and the thing, because Darlene would do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the Citadel, which is, I think, a Hokie pattern,
remember when you
which is
did
a
that.
it's a gorgeous cardigan. I think her daughter stole hers and my daughter stole mine, but whatever. And I ended up retyping out the entire cable pattern for us, and then on an Excel spreadsheet, because I'm
Oh my
just a nerd like that, and I had each and every one like different colors
Colors.
and stuff. So ever since we made that a few years ago, she'll just send me what she's like. Can you redo this one for me? And I'm like, gotcha. I mean, no problem. I enjoy doing that. So
You spoiled her.
I spoiled her, so, and they're all color coded.
That's nice.
And I retyped this one too, even though she hasn't started knitting hers. But I redid it just so she would have it. So.
Maybe I might beat her on mine then.
I'll send it to you.
No, it's fine. I'm almost there.
I was
on
about
your
to
first
say,
sleeve still?
you're on your last cable,
Oh, I've
right?
passed you.
Yeah, you have. I feel like I hit this part of a pattern, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
And that's the sleeves. Like all my sweaters go into timeout once I hit that sleeve.
What's that called? Like Sleeve Island? I'm on Sleeve Island right now.
Yeah, I got lost there.
I love
So-
doing ribbing, so my goal is get to the ribbing. So I love to do the ribbing. So that's how I get through my sleeves.
I think there might be something wrong with you.
Yeah.
I know. Why don't you guys like ribbing? The purling? Is that?
I think so. I think just the.
See, but I knit
don't
continental,
knit.
so it's really easy.
I'm
It's
sure.
just- it's like I get into a rhythm, and I just love it.
Do you put your hand on your? Do you put your yarn on your hand like that while you knit?
No, I'm. Just, it's a bracelet. Okay,
Sorry,
so I have
just
another.
noticed that.
I have another finished object. It's called a bangle.
also
Also
You
in
just
Lion
made
Brand
it.
Fisherman's Wool.
The pattern's coming out real soon. I wonder if I could do that with mine.
I've never seen that before.
We're twins!
Oh my gosh! Mine's all like a mess. I can't put this in mine.
Aw.
Mine's a mess.
These were huge cakes. These.
They were huge cakes,
Yeah,
but you know what?
This is
A
the
few,
full cake. That's a big cake.
a few years ago, my cakes, when I would pull from the inside,
Yeah.
I would end up having a tangled mess.
Twist.
So I just pull from the
I'm-
outside now.
Do
I
you?
hardly ever pull from the
Yeah,
inside
a lot of
anymore.
people do that.
I've been starting to pull from the outside, but on that one I just because nobody likes to clean up after yarn barf.
I agree. And I don't know if I just took too long to finish them sometimes,
Yeah.
or like they'd sit or they'd rattle around in my bag, but I would have a big mess when I would pull from the inside, and I thought, I'm just going to start pulling from the outside, so that's what I do. But that's cute. Get you accessorize.
So fashionable. If I can't wear the sweater, I'll wear the yarn.
It's a lot cooler.
Yeah, right.
Any other whips? You want to show your hat?
Yes. This, we went to Yellow Rose Fiber Festival in Teague, Texas.
Y'all, it's so nice to go to an in-person, live, real people, real yarn, touch, feel, squeeze event.
Yes.
It was so good.
Yes. You can smell the yarn. And
Everyone was so excited.
I bet.
Yeah, it was.
so
really
this
fun.
was from Zorn Junction Yarn. This is her new base. It's a zebra. I don't remember.
Yeah, zebra. She calls it the zebra base.
I was so curious on how it would work up that I just cast it on.
Zebra sock.
Yep. 437 yards. It's a Southwest Merino 2-ply.
Superwash, not Southwest.
There we go.
It's a Southwest superwash because we're in
Southwest?
the
What are you
we're in the
talking about?
Southwest. We are in the South.
We had
That's all
another
right with that.
magenta.
We can kind of go to the
And
west.
Allie did say that she was thinking about making a magenta.
Magenta is
Oh my
you
God.
go, Allie.
Melissa.
Someone's got to be in her.
You are entertaining. You're very entertaining.
I'm glad.
Is that what you were gonna say?
I'm something.
It's great.
So that'll go to my daughter's teacher, who she said she's my daughter's Spanish teacher, and
Oh.
my daughter has not picked up a lot of Spanish,
Oh.
but she really likes her
Okay.
Spanish teacher. No,
Just kidding.
she just knows C. You know, and every once in a while she turns something into a Spanish word.
That's my kind of Spanish, Audrey.
So, she said her teacher knits a little bit, but nothing fancy,
Oh, nice.
just scarves. I'm like,
She'll appreciate
yeah.
that.
She will,
She said
absolutely.
she loves handmade. She thinks that people don't get handmade as much
Yeah.
anymore. So I said, oh, I didn't know what to do with this anyways. I just wanted to see what the yarn looked like.
And you're gonna put, you said a,
So I'm going to give it to her. I'm on that part where you measure, and then you're like, oh, I only have an inch left. And then you do a little bit, and then you re-measure, and you still have that same inch left.
That happens to me all the time.
the growing inch.
That
The growing
black
inch.
hole of knitting, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden you'll check it and you're way past the inch. So, and then I'm going to put like a little black pom-pom
Yeah,
on it.
that'll be really cute.
It'll be
Yeah.
perfect.
You got that done pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've been avoiding sleeves
Oh.
and card knitting.
Okay.
And she's also very sweet and said that we can come out to her place and do an
Yeah, we're gonna interview her. I
and-
forgot to tell you that.
Oh,
Sarah's
yay!
like, what?
Can't wait!
Yeah, we're gonna reach out to her, and she's just in Zorn, which is kind of like
That's
unique.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
so
and she'll
awesome.
let us interview her and
Thank
on her
you.
farm and
Yay.
stuff. So she's so sweet.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do a field trip.
Yay.
Yeah. So we'll
That'll
get
be
that on
fun.
get that on the schedule soon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, I have a sewing thing.
Show
Okay.
us the sewing.
So
thing.
I've been
Alright.
doing the block of the month. So, and I'm very behind. I'm 2 months behind. So this
Okay.
is block 3.
Oh, that's
Cute.
great.
Don't look too close.
Looks super
Good.
close.
It's not.
It looks like your little glue tip is really working.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Thank
This
you.
is block 4?
Block 3.
But-
We do 2, so there's 9.
2
different
together. Okay,
blocks,
so they're
and
both
there's
3.
2. Yep, and then they're grouping the colors kind of the same for in 3-month sections. So next month I move into this pinky reddish color and a lighter
Oh,
blue.
that'll be
so-
awesome.
Oh,
yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes.
nice.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a real learning
Experience.
experience.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's awesome.
And each one is different, so it's not boring. It's very fun.
Did you want to show your...
Oh yeah, I'll show this. The only other whip that's really not a whip yet, but it's kind of a whip. Whip mini. I don't know. It's baby whip. Pick a name. I don't care.
Swatching? It's swatching, right?
It's a little more than a swatch.
Yes.
So-
It is.
Diane from the Suburban Stitcher, she's an indie dyer here in Texas, in Houston area, said that she was on Instagram, or she did Instagram Live or something, and said that or maybe it was a podcast, I don't even remember. Anyway, she said that she wanted someone to do, she had a new colorway called Flutter, and she has an older colorway called March Hare, but she kind of vamped it up a bit, and then she wanted to put a third color in. She said she would want someone to do a sample knit for her of the Plumpy Shawl by Andrea Mowry. So I offered to do it because I love her yarn and I love these colorways. March Hare is one of my all-time favorites, so I think I can do it.
Can you do it?
Yeah, ditch that. So these are the colors she sent me. This is the March Hare, kind of blown out a little bit. This is Flutter, and I forget what this one is. It might be Sugar Cookie or Sugar. Anyway, I just started swatching to see how the colors blend together, and then I'm going to start the shawl this week.
I like that.
So I'm excited about that.
And it's got some brioche in it, so it'll be really nice.
Yeah, I haven't done brioche in a while, so.
Darlene, if you're watching, you need to go look at that, because I think we're going to make it next. Just saying.
I'll probably make one for myself too,
Yeah.
after I finish that. So, because yeah, I love it. I think it's really
It's
cute.
really cute.
It's
Really
been in my queue for a while. I just never done it. So when she said she wanted a sample, I'm like, oh, I'll do that.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be
it'll be
awesome.
like a push for it. So
Yeah.
exciting.
Okay, I think we're into the Elizabeth show of stash
Oh.
enhancements.
I helped.
Oh wait, I have 2 more whips.
Oh, what are you
Oh.
working on? Did you show that?
I didn't. Yeah, so I have.
Okay, she has 2 whips.
So I have 2 whips. I'm making a wallaby for Antonio. Antonio's in the other room over there. And I have started 1 sleeve, 1 body, and another sleeve.
So is that all pieced? That?
And you do the sleeve separate, and then you
Oh.
bring it. Then you knit the wallaby to about right here, and then you attach.
Oh, and then you join them.
You attach
Okay.
the sleeves at the underarms, and then there's a raglan
Raglan,
that you do decreasing and
Okay.
stuff. So I have to do this to 18 inches, and I've just barely finished the 3 inches of ribbing on the body. I have one of your little Scoobies in there for where the pouch is going to go. One of your little tips. So this is just Cascade 220 in the
It's a pretty
superwash.
color.
Yeah, in the ruby colorway.
I like that red.
Antonio wanted red, so
It's a nice red, like a brick red.
yeah, he really
Is
likes
it Southwest?
It is Southwest Superwash.
Yay!
West Merino.
Cascade 220 Superwash.
So
That's what it is.
Melissa.
If I made someone laugh today,
She's got a little bit of fiber in her brain.
something.
That's
Something's
okay.
up there.
Something's up there, right?
That's okay. And then last year I enjoyed that Jimmy Bean's wool
Oh,
monthly.
yeah.
You get a skein a month blanket, so much. But the same way, I kind of put it off at the beginning of the year. You know, other stuff was going on and stuff. So I'm still on January's color, but I decided to pull it back out, and I'm really enjoying it. So I think I finally it's got a little bit of thinking in there with some increases and stuff. The part that was the hardest for me, she has this kind of increase called a make one away and a make one toward. Okay? And it's kind of like a backward loop.
Oh.
One's a backward loop and one's kind of a forward loop. So when you hold the whole thing on the right side, you get this terrible laddering.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But she said it's on purpose. It like the pattern is supposed to be that way. If you then pull it to the way where this stitch, like you pull it to the way the triangle is going to be, then it kind of pulls, it pulls most of it in, but I still see a little bit of laddering along that stitch. So I think that was what was kind of keeping me from moving forward, because I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to change my increases. A couple people said they were going to change theirs to like make one left and make one right, and the designer was like, don't think it's quite going to work. So somebody else mentioned that they're doing both of them as make one towards, because it's only the make one away that's super laddery.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked on this most of yesterday and the day before to get caught up, but now I'm wondering if I can just change to all make one towards, and if it will tighten up, or if I should maybe just start over. I'm trying to decide. So I'm okay with it. I mean, I've sat on it for a
But
while.
You don't think that it'll work itself out? Like
Everybody
she
else
designed
is.
it that way.
She designed it that way. I just feel like my make one aways are really loose.
You feel like they're loose.
And so somebody
Looser
else
than what
said,
hers probably was.
yeah. So
Gotcha.
someone else said, so I'm doing all make one towards because they're not quite as loose.
Okay.
And so I really like it. I mean, I really like that little look and stuff. But if you look, you know, just a little bit of the twist of the fabric, and you can see that this side, which is the make one aways, have a bigger hole than this side, which is the make one towards, on that little stitch. And I still have like 4 squares to make, so if I'm going to change it, I should change it now.
Yeah.
So I might just go ahead and change it and see if it doesn't just tighten up, and if I can live with these, 12 inches of the make one
Yeah.
aways.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's just a blanket, right?
It's a blanket. It's going to
I'd
throw
just
across
leave
my legs, and, maybe a toe will stick through. I mean, who knows? I don't know, but it's a blanket. So anyway, I've been enjoying it. So I pulled that back out, and I'm hoping to catch up, because I should be receiving May's colorway today.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Very good.
So, and that's it. That's all I have.
Good. Anything else?
No.
No, we're kind of sad knitters today.
Yeah.
Well, I have some stash enhancements.
Me too.
I have
Not
a
as
couple,
much.
but not anywhere near what
No.
I
I've
know.
done.
This
I
is-
was really bad again, but whatever. It is what it is. I confess.
You're helping
So,
small businesses.
That's right. So, Suburban Stitcher had her birthday box, which I ordered.
I want to put your address
Cute.
on there.
Oh,
So maybe we can have
whatever.
her.
It doesn't matter.
I'm sure Audrey
Not a
can
big deal.
Yeah.
fog that out or something.
Ah.
People, you're so popular. People are going to show up at your door.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. I'm so trusting. Anyway, it was beautifully packaged.
It is very beautifully packaged.
Sock set with 2 minis in a pink and rose color, and then this colorway is called Champagne, and then it's Paloma and Rose minis. And the Champagne colorway has like a light pink cast to it, running through it. So pretty. And then a candle in vanilla champagne
That
from
smells delicious.
Hoselig Home, and it's got a wooden wick. It smells so delicious. And these cute catrinkles. They look like bubbles, and there's one with a champagne bottle on it. Stitch markers, which are really cute. Some birthday cake bubble gum, and some raspberry tea. And then there were also the cutest little pink and white champagne flavored gummy bears from Sugarfina, but I ate those. Sorry. They were really cute though, and really good. And then this little
Next time, take a picture before you. I'm
Pachito
just
from Hohe & Co. in like a champagne colorway, which is really cute. So really cute, very nicely packaged. It was fun to receive that after a hard day at work.
I bet.
I was so excited. Okay. So I also got...
Kick back, grab
Yeah.
your popcorn.
I'll be quick. I promise I won't bore y'all to death this time. So I also got some Suburban Stitcher yarn. Where's that? Oh, here's. Okay, so I already showed the March Hare and the Plumpy and the... But I bought some in the sock. That was the sport that I had before. So this is the sock. And then I also got it in Surrey. Then I got some of her new colorway, Flutter, which is like peachy, pinky, with a little bit of blue and gray running through it.
It's
A little bit of a darker
really pretty.
speckles in there. I got that in sock as well as Surrey. Super pretty. Super pretty and springy. Love it. I at the Yellow Rose Yarn Festival, I also got some Zorn Junction yarn in the Zorn Zebra sock in the Southwest Merino. Sorry.
You
And
won't
this-
get lost with that
This
one. It's
colorway is
Southwest.
called Owl.
I think mine was Blue Jay or something.
Yeah, this is called Owl. It's got purples and green,
I
and
love the green.
it's really pretty. Cute
It's,
color.
it feels really woolly. I think it would also be like a really good yarn for color work because it's got that grip to it.
Sure.
Yeah. That's maybe what I'll do. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Or that hat. I like it in that hat. I don't know. Okay. Then I got in her Maple Tree Glitz sock in Get Ready for Winter colorway. This
Oh,
is
I
kind of
like
like a
that colorway.
green and charcoal gray, like a sage green and charcoal gray with lots of sparkle. That's going to be socks. And I also got a lace weight in the Zorn Baby Sparkle, which is 60% baby alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere, 5% stellina. This is in a lace weight, and it's tribal is the colorway.
It's like
And it's
800 yards.
875 yards.
Yeah.
And it's like fuchsia and magenta and purple and a little bit of an orange and some gray.
Magenta is
Yeah. So I'll probably hold, I got 2 skeins of this, I'll probably hold it double and make some kind of a top.
That'll be cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What else did I get there? I'm just a sucker for tweed. This was Lone Wolf Fibers from Fredericksburg, a dyer out of Fredericksburg, Texas. And it's BFL, the tweed sock, and it's 430 yards. I'm not sure what the colorway is, but it's a green.
It's a beautiful
Really
green.
pretty. I'm gonna make socks out of that. Okay, and then Lone Wolf Fibers. This is Valentino, and it's a Cormo, 100% Cormo, 200 yards. It's a DK weight, and it's in the color shiitake.
Ooh,
So it's like a taupey color.
shiitake
Better if you pronounce
mushrooms.
it than me.
And then I also got the skein of Cormo in the green, that same green color.
The same green, no tweed. Are you gonna put these together?
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I just loved them. Oh my God.
They're very pretty.
And then the same Cormo. No, this one I'm sorry is Evie is the colorway, and it's sport weight, and it's alpaca. It's 40% alpaca, 40% BFL, and 20% merino, and it's a sport weight, 325 yards. It's a real
soft.
pretty.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's kind of like a. It's a red, but it's
Poppy.
Like, yeah, poppy. That's a good.
It's a poppy
That's
color.
a
It's a
good
little
one.
blown out in the picture. We tried to get the
Yeah.
lighting right, but it's like a poppy.
Yeah.
It's like a nice poppy color.
Okay, then I got this. It's called a swirl set. This is from U2 yarn, and this is 5 skeins. So there's 5 minis swirled together in this pink.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and 87 yards each. It's a fingering weight, and the colorway is called Mellow, and it's real soft greens, very very neutral greens, almost like a taupey color in there. And then I have some mohair that I'm going to hold with this, and there's a scarf that I'm going to make.
She had a lot of really pretty
Yeah.
designs in her.
She did.
Mhm.
That was a nice booth because she did have
Original design.
original designs and like had them set there on the tables
Mhm.
with the yarn, so you could see
You could
what
see.
to do with
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
and so
That's kind of awesome.
That's the only reason I bought that, is because
Yeah.
that
'cause you can
scarf
see.
is so pretty.
Uh-huh.
What else did I get? This is also from U2 yarn in the Fabulo sock, and I don't know what colorway this is. You see colorway?
I'm not good at pronouncing things, so I
I
don't
don't
know why
know
you're
if
asking.
It's hand painted H5. I don't know if that's the color. Maybe Fabulo is the color. I'm not sure.
Maybe because that's a sock. Maybe this is their sock
Yeah.
base, and then the
Fabulo is the color.
Fabulo is the color.
That's probably
I
it.
don't know.
Okay, we'll go with that. But this is 85% merino, 15% nylon, 394 yards. It's very soft,
Mhm.
muted, like gray, lavendery greens. Very,
I
very
love it.
soft.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, I thought that was really pretty. And then I got another sparkle from Happiness Yarn Co. Woo,
She had a
happiness.
pretty booth.
Really pretty booth. I had never seen her yarn before. This is 60% merino, 20% nylon, and 20% stellina, so it's super sparkling.
In the neon chicken
Neon
colorway.
chicken colorway.
I mean,
And
who doesn't love that name?
So fun. Green and blue and pink and purple and silver sparkles. So I love making sparkly socks for some reason. So
Sparkly
that's
socks are fun.
what that'll be. And then I got this colorway also from her, from the Happiness Yarn Co. And this is called Rhubarb Pie, and it's real pretty mauve,
I
deeper
miss
like purple.
rhubarb pie.
Oh, I
I've
miss
never had
rhubarb.
rhubarb pie.
Oh my gosh, rhubarb is so good. Michigan, Minnesota, all this. Oh yeah, rhubarb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
It's
miss it
sweet,
terribly.
hearty.
It's hard to get here. We just doesn't
I was
grow.
about to say, I've heard of it before, but I don't
Doesn't
know a
grow
place
here.
that
Mm-mm.
sells it.
No, not our climate does not bode well for rhubarb.
Oh, okay.
So Gotta get it from the north.
I remember cutting it in their backyard and then washing
It's so
it. And
so tart.
watching
Is
my
it
mom.
really?
Yeah, it looks like celery almost, but it's
Mhm.
red and it's like
Uh-huh.
reddish color, green and red together,
Mhm.
and then but it's super tart. But like when you mix it and make like jam with it, or it's like that sweet and tart together.
Wow.
So good.
Got to find some jam
Yeah.
online or something.
My mom makes these bars, these rhubarb bars that have like a crumble topping, and they have a little bit of cream cheese in them, and then that
I'm
tart
gaining weight
rhubarb.
just
Oh my
thinking
gosh.
about them.
So good.
I can feel it.
Anyone up north want to send us some rhubarb?
Yeah. Anybody watching?
Sure, my mom would cook up the bars. Anyway, then I also got some Chelsea Lux yarn from Christina in New Jersey. This is the Lux 80-10-10, so it's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, 400 yards. And this colorway, I don't see color on it. Not sure what it is, but it's a reddish color, like a tonal.
It matches your shirt.
Yeah,
It
it
looks
doesn't
like
match my shirt.
Yeah.
I got that one, and then I got this colorway,
It's a good shirt.
which is the same base. I don't see the colorway in this one either, but this is real soft, like cream and pink and blue and like a
Brown.
mustardy brown speckles. So that's it. I did pretty good. That's for quickly.
Would you like to take a standing ovation, Val?
Good job.
Way to go. Way
Yes,
to go, girl.
thank you.
All beautiful. Very beautiful.
Every time I start to get a dent in my stash, I binge and
Just buy more.
fill it back up. That's
You
fine.
know, the first part of the minute you have a problem.
I know. Well, I always, my parents tease me. They're like, I'm like, that's my retirement. I'm investing in my retirement. That's my
That's true.
There you go.
my future
Your future
entertainment.
need. Yes, of course.
So when I'm on fixed income, I won't have to spend money.
What'd you get?
Oh,
Yes, go on.
okay. Let's.
Come on, girl. Well, I think this one's one of yours too. So
Oh,
don't
this
forget.
one's for the.
Oh.
Okay. Euphoria. Knit.
Euphoria knits.
Euphoria knits. Oh,
Did it.
thank you.
She's expanding her vocabulary.
We're just kidding.
No,
We just
okay.
love
we
teasing
have to
you.
harass her a little.
It's okay.
Do you need a minute?
Sterling.
Sterling.
Rapture DK. MCN. Oh, I didn't realize it had cashmere in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, MCN. Yeah.
So nice.
80% Southwest.
Yes.
Southwest
Superwash or
Merino.
Southwest, however you want to put it.
It's great. And it's soft.
It's beautiful.
Very
soft.
Put it up. Ooh, it's super soft.
She made that one for me hard to pronounce.
Whoa. Aqua?
Buckus.
Bagus? Sounds like, I don't know.
Carrie.
I
I'm sure
think
that
maybe
one-
you need to be able to pronounce it before you can purchase it.
No,
I'm not
she-
sure.
You know what she said? If you touch it 3 times, you have to buy it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's great.
So Melissa laid down on the table.
I rolled around in it. And then this is Mother Gothel.
Woohoo!
This is a brushed baby Surrey alpaca because someone really likes the
I
stuff.
told her she had to have it.
So that's
It's
gonna.
gorgeous.
It's so
the,
pretty.
The 3 of them together will become the Snuggle is Real cowl
Yes.
by Max the Knitter.
That's gonna be really pretty.
It really is.
I try to have a purpose when I buy yarn for what it
Unlike
wants to
me.
be. Well, I'm not judging. I'm not saying anything. So,
I'm a
They're
rebel
gorgeous.
without a cause.
and then this one actually this does not have a purpose. This is Sophisticate English tea. 100%. See, she put superwash merino.
Okay.
She knew. She's like, Melissa's gonna say something dumb. I'm gonna have to spell it out for her. So, this is English tea, and it was on sale. It's like
I
15
love
a
English
skein.
tea too. I'm
Very
a
pretty.
big tea person.
And then
you got quite a bit too.
Yeah.
Good job.
But I won a door prize.
That's right.
Yeah, so I got a $25 gift certificate to
Woohoo.
Lone Wolf Fibers in Fredericksburg, Texas. And I would say if you ever have a chance, if you're in Texas, you definitely want to hit Fredericksburg. It's very fun.
Yeah,
town.
it's a cute
It
town.
is. It's a nice place.
This one is the Cormo. And then this one, these are all except one.
This is Valentino.
This
colorway.
This is Valentino.
Oh, Valentino must be the base. That must be the name of their base. Valentino, DK weight.
Yeah. She had really pretty colors in this space.
And this one's slightly
I
different.
think they were
This
on
one
sale
is
too.
This has
The Cormo.
BFL. Yes, that's why
Yeah.
I got it. It was on sale. And then that one has some bunny in it.
This one's the BFL one. All these are the Cormo.
Has Angora in it too?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
One of the ends. So I'm
Is
gonna
that
do
fun?
I'm gonna do a colorway cowl out of that one.
That'll be really pretty.
Beautiful. Very nice.
So this one was a really good deal with the gift card and everything. It was probably my best purchase.
That was nice.
Yeah, and I've never really worked with this base before, so I was really excited to.
I don't think I've ever
Pick
worn
it
with
up.
Cormo yarn before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's about, yeah,
That
that's it.
Cool.
And this, so I figured if I cast it on right away, it doesn't count as stash.
That's right. Right.
You never made it into stash.
Yep. So don't. I need to add it though because you're gonna.
I'll text
ask
them
me.
later. Did you put
I
everything
know,
in
I haven't
stash?
added
'Cause I
my
do the
stuff yet.
links to
I'll do it
stash.
before you get home.
So
I probably will not.
I may not either.
I have 2 stash enhancements.
Alright.
I have not been on the Nitpicks, I guess they're called super shorties or whatever, shorty sets.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally got this to do the sleeves of the Wallaby, and I got them in time to do a little bit of the sleeves. But they're like 2 3/4 inch needles, and then they give you a cord to make a 16-inch circular. But what I did was I bought some of the Knitter's Pride 8-inch cords that also would make a 16-inch circular if you had 4-inch tips. But because these are 2.75, you get about 1.25
So the
shorter.
Knitter's Pride cords work with the Knit Picks?
Yes.
tips? Oh,
Knitter's
I didn't know
Pride, Jimmy Bean's wool, and Knit Picks are all the same needles.
Oh, okay.
They're just branded
Branded.
under either the Knit Picks name, the Jimmy Bean's wool name,
Okay.
or the
But
Knitter's
they're all
Pride
machine
name.
Good
made.
to know.
But they're all, yes, they are. They're
Okay.
all machined.
I did not know
together.
that.
Yeah.
That's a good
So-
tip.
Mhm. So, just anything to get smaller than a 16-inch circular for sleeves. I've looked everywhere for 12-inch or 13-inch size 10 and 9 and anything above, and I just can't find them. So I have the Chai Goo set that goes to 8, so I can make the small ones, but it stops at 8. And the
Mhm.
Wallaby is on 10s, and the Ledberg I had on 10s. So
Yeah.
I was trying to make.
I was all excited to use mine for the first time, and then I look in there and there's no 9s. I'm like,
There's
oh.
no 9s, yeah. There's no 9s
I
or
might have
10s,
to
but.
get that.
But it's not much of a savings, but I think that 1.25 inch it makes a difference on not,
Yeah.
pulling the, the sleeve too much, because you're not really making a hat, you're making a sleeve. So yeah, so I got this on Amazon and I got this at Nipix.
Nice. Are they having a Felici sale?
They
Did I read
are
that right?
30%
Yeah.
off.
I don't want to look.
And then
Don't tell me.
I have
Don't
a-
tell me about a sale.
Paige's boyfriend Cody, he saw me, like, whenever I go to Antonio's golf tournaments and stuff, which we have like every other Sunday, he sees me knitting and he's like, I kind of want a pair of socks.
Aw.
And I was like,
Aw.
oh, you want a pair of socks? I'll make it. Like, I hate to push my knitting on somebody, but
Yeah.
if they say they want a pair of
Yeah.
socks, I'm like, so just tell me what color. So this is the color that he chose.
Nice.
And I'm sure my daughter is probably gonna whine and cry. I don't have any green socks, so
That's a nice
I got
green.
2. So this is the Joshua Tree Madeline Tosh sock. So Tosh
beautiful.
sock and the Joshua Tree colorway. So I got these 2.
Is that
Very
stash?
It is stash.
That's awesome. Good job.
Yes. That's it.
Very nice. I got one other thing that's also my tip that I wanted to show. Not knitting per se, but I did learn about it from a knitting group. I think maybe the
Knit Stars?
Knit Stars. I'm not sure, but it might have been, or that might be my imagination. I don't know. I got it online somewhere. But I've been doing a lot of research to try to help my shoulders and my arm pain that I've been getting from my vaccine. And someone on one of these groups online, I think it was on Facebook, talked about a percussion massager or a hammer massager for helping with arthritis and tendonitis pain and things like that. So I went ahead and bought it, and it's by two physical therapists known as Bob and Brad, and they have a lot of YouTube videos for different injuries and things.
I mean, that'll be backwards to you guys.
Oh,
but-
sorry, yeah.
That's all right. I mean,
And
I
then
get
it came in this really nice case with all these different attachments. And the unit itself, it's cordless. You charge it, and then, I mean, I've been using it all week. And you just put the different attachments on, and then, oop, I didn't get in there all the way, sorry. My strength is not good. So, anyway, start it up. I don't know if you can see. And then you can massage your arms, different tight spots and things like that. And it really, really has helped me this week with.
It has several speeds.
Yeah, it has several speeds. It was not cheap. It was about $90 on Amazon. I got it, but for me, it's been worth every penny because it's really helped. I use it a couple times a day in the morning and then at night, and it's keeping my muscles, because I'm having trouble with my muscles too, and it's helping with that. So.
And Melissa and I might have ordered one prior to
They
starting
did.
this podcast, and there's a $20 off coupon right now. So,
Yeah, on Amazon.
I'll try and put a link into it in the notes. I just don't know how long that.
It's the Bob and Brad Q2.
Yeah,
mini.
Q2.
Q2
And I got
mini.
it.
And this
That
tip that
little
goes
one?
on the end is really, really good for hands. So you can like really get in and do pressure points.
If you get any
If
cramps,
you get cramping in your hands, like if you're working on the short needles or whatever, and your hands cramp up, really, really been helpful for me. So just thought I would talk about that.
that's
I
awesome.
know we've been doing softball lessons with Audrey, like the day after she comes out walking downstairs like this, because she's sore.
Percussion massagers is pretty big, and like I'm in a bunch of fitness groups on Facebook
Yeah.
and different things of that nature. So it helps for any kind of muscle or tendon soreness or anything. So.
And for the arthritis, it helps with the blood flow too. Gets the blood flowing in your joints and that. So that's why I do it in the morning, and then it really does help me. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to get. Supposedly we're gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, you get mine tomorrow. So, like I said, I'll put the link in the notes. I don't know when this is going to go up. Probably not till later tonight, maybe even tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the $20 is still good later. But we'll put a link in
Hopefully.
there. So hopefully.
But if not, I still think the $90 is worth it if you have any sort of issues with your hands or your wrists or your elbows, upper arms, neck, whatever. It's really helped. So.
Yeah, I haven't had a sore neck this last week, but finally it's starting to.
I know wives and others, we tend to hunch over and use our hands a lot and
of course.
kind of abuse our joints. So
Sure.
it's a good way to take care of them.
Sometimes with little 2 3/4 inch
Mm-hmm.
needles is all you have to hold on to. So.
Yep. All right.
I started a new book. Our
Oh, you
book
did?
club. Our neighborhood book club meets once a month, and we started my sister's. No, I don't remember. My sister's keeper.
Oh, I've
Oh,
heard that's
okay.
really
Yeah.
good.
I got the audio book, so I listened to it on the way here.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. It's pretty
I love audio. I listen to audio all the time. I actually have 2 terrible raging ear infections right now.
Oh no.
From having my headphones on too much. It really was a conference call that I had yesterday that kicked it off, but I listen to headphones almost all day long. So I'm gonna have to go to like a speaker or something, or have Alexa read it to me or something.
Oh
But,
man, that's rough.
but I have a doctor's appointment Monday. I'm sure she'll give me some antibiotics or something.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. They're painful, but I love audiobooks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. And then I
That's a
watched-
movie too.
It is.
Yeah.
I looked
Oh,
it
is
up.
it?
They changed the ending of it from the
Oh.
original. Yeah. the
Okay.
book. So we'll see how.
I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book. So. And it's funny because somebody asked me once, do you find it funny that people say, I read that book when they actually had listened to it? And I was like, I think it's very common because I'm in a couple Facebook groups of, audio listeners, where they just listen to audio. And they're like, oh yeah, I read that one. And, oh yeah, I read that one. But it's funny because I say I listened to it. And I don't know if I'm the weird one or, I know I'm weird.
Well, I guess technically you are listening to it.
You
You're
are
not
listening
reading.
to it, but yeah. But people are like, I understand, like,
You
I
heard
don't
the
know.
story. Yeah.
I understand,
Yeah.
and also maybe, talking in a Facebook group or whatever, because they
Yeah.
know it's all audio, they just say read, because it's just a natural sentence to say, I read that book, but
Yeah.
I rarely read books. I almost always listen to them,
Mm-hmm.
but except for one author, my favorite author, her name is Maggie Cole, and I read those as they come out. I read advanced copies, so they're not in
That's
audio
neat.
yet, so I really enjoy doing that.
I need to read some of her books.
I love her books. but that's
You'll
just
have to
me.
let me know which ones to read.
Okay.
I just started the new Mark Sullivan, so the Beneath the
Beneath the Scarlet Sky.
Yes.
So I think I
Everybody's gonna
talked
be
about
so
that last
excited,
time,
yes.
and I read that, and that was fabulous.
Fabulous.
Mhm.
I've heard it's
And
fabulous.
so he just released a new book, I think a week or two ago. I got the pre-order or whatever, and I just got it on my Kindle this week. I haven't started it yet. I'm just getting ready to start it.
Oh, okay.
But you're actually going to read it.
Yeah, I read. I don't do the
You don't
listening very
listen.
well. I'm not real good at the listening. I kind of
It
zone
took,
out.
it
for
took
some
me a
reason.
while to get into it.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get the hang of it and get into it. But I've been listening. I think somebody was asking me about it the other day. I looked at my membership. I've been an Audible member since 2012.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, 9 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, long time.
So yeah, I don't even remember the name of his new book, but I got it, and it's another World War II story based. It's not completely. It's partially fiction, but it's fiction based on a true story.
Sure.
So it's embellished a bit, but which is the same with the last one.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm excited to start it.
Yay.
I'll probably start this weekend.
I think I listen so much because I can listen in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how people can read in it.
I know a lot of people
I've
do.
done it, but I slow down. My
Mhm.
knitting slows down as I get
Yeah.
into the book.
I
But
wouldn't be
if
able
I'm
to do that.
listening to it, my knitting doesn't slow down as somebody else is reading it to me. So
Yeah.
I'm like kind of getting more excited
Mhm.
if it's like an action, like maybe David Baldacci or something.
Yeah.
I do the same with movies.
Yeah.
Like if I'm watching a movie and there's like this action, I'm like, I can hear my needles getting faster. I'm like, ooh, I need to slow down. My tension might be off.
Your tension.
I'm gonna have like 2 different tensions in this sweater, seriously. So I have to be careful, but I do. I knit faster when there's like a, an exciting part of the book or movie.
Me too.
And,
Yeah.
but I can read on my Kindle and knit, but I tend to slow down on my knitting as I get
Yeah.
more into the book and more having to pay attention.
Mhm.
But anyway,
I also wanted to mention last time I wore a shawl that was my own design, and Carrie told people to say if they wanted,
I did.
and several people have reached out to me, and I really super appreciate it. That was so. I was just tickled by it, but I am working on the pattern. The pattern's written. I just need to fine tune the graphics of it and stuff. But everyone that reached out to me, you will be getting it. So
Yay,
it's
I'm so proud
just
of you.
might be a couple more weeks.
I'm so
before
proud of
get
you.
it. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then someone else, another viewer, reached out to me that was having a reaction from. She thought it could be a reaction from her vaccine as well, and I just wanted to wish her well. So Linda, if you watch this, I
Yes.
hope that your knee is getting
Doing
better.
better.
I know you were going to the doctors, so hopefully you got some relief from it
Yeah.
and got back to
Absolutely.
are going to get back to your running because it sounded like that was pretty important to you. So.
Sure. Good.
But we had exciting news, right, this week with the CDC. Did you hear about that?
My dad
So much
sent
news.
My dad sent me a message, and I could tell he was a couple of margaritas in. So I think him and my mom were celebrating, and then he sends
Yeah.
me some message, and he's like, "The White House isn't wearing masks," and I was like, "Daddy, just tell me, do I have to wear a mask to the gym or not? Just let me know." I'm like, "Is it one of those things where the business can still
Well,
override
you
it?"
always
And
have that,
and
and the private businesses can. Like
Mhm.
Austin, they're not sure if they're lifting their mask mandate, but the county I live in, Hays County, because I'm just outside Austin, they've lifted it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think Walmart has said their stance on it is lifted. Costco, Sam's.
I worked at
Target is still making you wear a mask, and some of the stores, even though they're lifting the mask for people coming in, they're making their employees wear them just to give that sense of comfort still to people who,
Sure.
whatever. So.
And I can understand a business
I think
doing
it'll be
that.
a little
I think
bit
that'll be
slow.
nice.
I think it'll be slow.
Slowly but surely, but hey, I'm game. I'll laminate my vaccine and wear it around my neck if I have to, my little card, you know, if they need a requirement.
We've started noticing it even before, like the last 2 weeks, just like restaurants we've gone into, and that were people coming in and out without masks, and like they're not saying anything to anyone anymore because I think it's just. But we're kind of ahead in Texas, so ahead of the curve a bit because we did open up earlier.
We
than,
did. We
yeah.
did. We definitely did.
So.
Even during Yellow Rose, we all started wearing our masks, but towards the end, people were like,
Yep. I didn't even wear mine in there. I know
yeah.
a lot of people had them on, but I didn't.
I think the
'cause I didn't
vendors
need it,
were
so.
supposed to wear them.
Yeah. So.
That's awesome. We're getting there. We're
Yeah,
getting there, America.
Yes, so that's good news.
That's awesome.
And hopefully, if you're in Canada, I know that Canada is still struggling, and poor India. Oh, our neighbors that used to live by us in San Antonio, our young Indian couple with 2 young children, and they went to India in early March for a visit, and they usually go every 2 years, and they go, or maybe even every year sometimes, but they go for like a whole month because it's such an expense for them to go over there. And they just got there, and I think a week later is when everything just started hitting the fan over there. But fortunately, they've both been vaccinated, and their mothers have both been vaccinated, so their family is fine. But
So were they able to come
they
back?
were not able to come back. So now they probably can, but I think they're still kind of waiting it out a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but-
All right. Well, good luck to them.
Yeah.
Good
So
luck.
I know there's still a lot of people in the world struggling. And
Yes. Hang in there. We'll get there eventually. Yes.
Yep. So anyway, all right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Is that it?
Have a great week.
Finish up your.
Thumbs up. Subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Cardigan. Finish it up.
Cardigan or
Hopefully
your,
we
or your
can-
pullover or whatever you're doing.
Pullover, sweater, whatever you were making, and hopefully we can pick a winner next go round because I don't think we'll podcast before Memorial Day.
Yep.
So
So we'll
close it up in a
we'll
couple
close
weeks.
it up in a couple weeks, and then we'll pick a winner and.
A couple winners. I think we have a few gifts, right?
Yeah, a couple gifts. So we'll probably
Yeah,
split them up.
yeah, we'll have a few
Couple
gifts.
winners,
So,
so.
absolutely.
And there's not that many people in it, so you have a pretty good chance.
You
to
do.
finish something.
You do.
So, all right. And whips were allowed. So.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks again for your time. It's
Yes.
been
Thanks
a
for
time
joining
with
us.
Good to talk to everyone.
Have a good one.
Happy knitting.
Bye.